Hello, and welcome to today's class here on YouTube. So happy to have you here. If you don't know me, my name is Tanya. I am the founder of yogabytanya.com. So today's class is just a little mini class, a slow Vinyasa flow type class for lower back relief and stability. Also, if your hips or lower back have been feeling tight and you want real support, staying consistent with my monthly online classes, they're open and I will link them below in the comments. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start on our mats, and if you don't have a mat, no worries. You're going to start in a seated position. If you have a couple of blocks, go ahead and grab them. If not, no worries. So I'm starting in heroes, but I prefer you just to start in an easy seated position. Your eyes are closed. Your palms are just resting comfortably. Taking a deep full in breath into the belly, the ribs, the chest, feel it expand. And a smooth, easy exhale. Two more, just like that, on your own. Good, and then just blinking the eyes open, placing the palms down on your thighs. You're just going to begin to draw some big circles with the spine here. And then reversing, going in the opposite direction. And then coming back to your center here. Inhale, reach the palms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, plant your right palms down or reach over to the right side. Side body stretch. Inhale through center and exhale, reach to the left. And just begin to flow from side to side. Connecting your breath to your movement. And coming back to center, make one fist in front of your chest, your elbows bent. It doesn't matter which arm is making or hand is making the fist. And then the other hand is going to place on top of your fist. Elbows point to the side. Ground your sit bones, lengthen through the spine. Shoulders release away from the ears. Inhale. As you exhale, bring one elbow over to the side body. And then you're just going to begin to move from side to side here. So you're keeping this movement in the thoracic spine, the spine between your shoulder blades. Breath is deep. Breath is spacious. Good, and then just coming back to center, releasing that, and just do some shoulder rotation here. Reverse, go in the opposite direction. Good, and you're gonna make your way to your tabletop. So big starfish hands here, knees are hip width apart, gaze is neutral. Inhale, drop your belly, heart and gaze move forward, cow. Exhale, round the spine, calf. Inhale, cow. Just over exaggerating this movement in the spine. Exhale, cat. And just coming back to a neutral spine here, just beginning to draw some circles with the hips. So these circles don't have to be big, they can be small. Noticing the breath. And then reversing, going in the opposite direction. Coming back to your tabletop, walk the palms towards the top of the mat. So puppy pose is next. Stacking your hips over your knees, forearms come to the mat, and then the forehead comes to the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, just let the heart melt towards the mat. Anchoring to your breath. The breath is smooth and easy. Finding the balance between effort and ease. Good, and then pressing yourself back up into your tabletop. Inhale, drop your belly cow. Exhale, round spine cat. Coming to a neutral spine, shifting the weight into the left hand. Inhale those right fingertips up. Just gonna draw some big circles here with the arm. And then reach those right fingertips up towards the ceiling and exhale, thread the needle. Right arm comes all the way underneath the body. Shoulder and cheek come to the mat. Left palm can stay where it's at, or you can walk it to the top of the mat. Take a deep, full in breath. Stay for the exhale. Plant your left palm down. Reach those right fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then coming back to tabletop. Inhale, drop your belly, cow. Exhale, round spine, cat. Inhaling to a neutral spine, reaching those left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Maybe look up. And then exhale, thread the needle. Shoulder and cheek come to the mat. You find whichever variation works best for your right arm. Take a deep, full in breath. Stay for the exhale. Plant your right palm to the mat. Inhale, press the mat away, reach those left fingertips up. Exhale to tabletop. Inhale, drop your belly, cow. Exhale, round spine, cow. Coming to a neutral spine, you're going to drop to the chin, chest, belly. Inhale, lifting the head and shoulders and the feet, coming into locust. So palms can stay here where they're at, or you can reach those fingertips towards the feet and maybe begin to flutter your feet. So we're building a little strength in our lower back here. Even engaging our glutes and our hamstrings a little bit. Gaze is down your nose. And then from here, planting the palms to the mat, tucking your toes, pressing through either table or plank to your down dog. In your down dog, maybe pedal the feet, shift the hips from side to side. Bending into the knees, inhale, lift to the top of the mat, walk or step between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up into extended mountain. Exhale, palms to heart center. Good. Inhale, reach all the way up into extended mountain. Maybe look up. Exhale, palms to heart center to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms to the mat. Walk or step back to your plank and just hold for a minute here in your plank. You're stacking your shoulders over your wrists. Your heels are over your toes. Your gaze is neutral, so you're not tucking your chin or looking up. You're dropping to the knees, the chin, chest, belly. Inhale, lifting up into locust. Tuck your toes, make your way to your down dog. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look to the top of the mat. And as you exhale, walk or step between your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift all the way up into extended mountain, head is the last to lift. Exhale, palms to heart center. We're gonna have one more of those. Inhale, we're reaching up, maybe look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms to the mat, walk or step back to your plank, pausing in your plank, building a little bit of strength here in your core and your shoulders. And then drop to the knees, the chin, chest, belly, and inhale, lifting up into locust. So supporting your lower back here also means supporting or strengthening the core as well as your lower back and glutes. And then make your way to your down dog. In your down dog, take a deep full in breath. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look to the top of the mat, walk or step between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold, coming into ragdoll. So you can grab opposite elbows here, let the arms hang heavy, hug your thighs to your belly. Just choose what works best for your body. Jaw is soft, gaze is soft. And you're going to bend into your knees, belly to thighs, arms reach behind you, and then inhale, lifting up into chair. Shifting the weight towards the heels as you reach that tailbone back. Bring your palms to your heart space. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twisting to the left. Knees are even. Inhale to chair. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale to chair. Then exhale, forward fold, drinking bird, belly to thighs, palms reach behind you. Inhale, lift up to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, belly to thighs, forward fold. Inhale, chair to extended mountain. And exhale, let the arms float slowly down to the side body. Breath is deep and spacious. Breath is smooth and easy. Inhale, reaching the palms up into extended mountain. Maybe look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms. Walk or step back to your plank. So you're going to hold here in your plank. Like pressing the mat away with the palms, lifting through those shoulders. Nice straight spine. And you're gonna drop to the knees, the chin, chest, belly. Inhale, lifting up into locust. Good. Planting the palms to the mat. We're gonna press through tabletop and make our way to our back. So externally rotate your shoulders here, making a shelf for your heart with your shoulder blades. Your feet are hip width apart. Inhale, lifting your hips up towards the ceiling. So we're just coming into a bridge here. And then from here, and also you may need a block or a folded blanket here. So if you just working on a little bit of stability here for your hips, and sometimes just having a prop here will help you. It's fine. This prop goes underneath your sacrum, just help you just stabilize a little bit. If you're dealing with some weakness here in your lower back, your hip flexors and your hamstrings. So we're gonna lift this left leg up, maybe even extend, and bring that foot down, and then lift the right leg up. So you're going slow here. And if you're in this without a prop, that's fine. You just want to make sure your pelvis is staying neutral here. You're not twisting from side to side. You got a few of these. So be working your lower back, again, your hip flexors and your hamstrings. I highly recommend just keeping something here underneath your sacrum just to help you keep stability in your pelvis as you work from side to side. And you're going to release your hips to the mat. Walk the feet a little wider than hip width apart. Just going to windshield wiper from side to side. Good, and then just hugging your knees to your chest, maybe even drawing some circles. And then from here, you're going to place your palms on the back of your thighs. You're just going to rock right on up to seating. So you can do 3 spinal rocks if that feels okay. Doesn't feel good to rock up, just roll to your side. And we're going to extend our left leg along. Hug the right knee in. You can place it to the inside or the outside edge of your thigh here. Hug your right knee to your chest. Right palms come behind you to support your spine. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, you're twisting to the right. Finish your breath. Inhaling back to center, extending the legs long, hugging or bending this left knee, planting the foot to the inside of the thigh or the outside edge of the thigh. Hug the knee into the chest, support your back. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twisting it to the left. Just noticing here, connecting to your breath. And you're going to exhale, release, send the leg long, staff pose. So both your hands come behind you just to support the spine here. Dorsiflex your feet. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then from here, plant the feet to the mat. Feet are going to walk a little wider than hip width. Hug your thighs to your belly. Inhale, lengthen through the spine first. And exhale, let the head rest down. So head is heavy here. Shoulders release down away from the ears. It's just a nice release for the lower back and spine. You don't have to be static. You can always add some movement if that feels good to your body. Inhale, slowly lifting up. Soles of the feet come together, so we're in Supta Baddha Konasana or butterfly. Grabbing on to your ankles, inhale, lengthen. Then exhale, option here to forward fold or just to stay upright. Option is yours. Maybe close your eyes. Take a deep full in breath. Smooth, easy exhale. And inhale, lifting back up. Plant the feet to the mat, plant the palms to the mat. And inhale, lift the hips up into reverse tabletop. Exhale, release your hips down. And then release your back down to the mat. Start to rotate your shoulders. Feet are hip width apart. Inhale, lift up into bridge. Exhale, release the hips down. Stack the knees over the hips and exhale the knees to the left side. So you may need like a block or a blanket. You can put that between your thighs or underneath your left thigh. Sometimes that just helps us to feel a little bit more comfortable in this twist. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale back to center. And plant the feet to the mat, lift the hips up. Place the hips down, stack the knees over the hips, and exhale the knees to the right side. Take a deep, full in breath. Stay for the exhale. Back to center, plant the feet to the mat, lift the hips up, release the hips down, hug your knees to your chest, lift the head and shoulders, tight little ball, and then exhale, releasing in to your Shavasana. Closing the eyes. Take a deep, full in breath. Stay for the exhale. Shavasana, rest pose. Gentle movement to the fingers and toes. Blinking the eyes open. Adding some rotation to the joints. Now your next inhale, just take a full body stretch. As you exhale, bend into your knees, roll to the right side into fetal position. Just allowing space here. Space for renewal. Space for healing and health. And then when you're ready, gently press yourself up into an easy seated position. Bringing your palms to your heart space, bow your head. May there be peace in your thoughts. May there be peace in your words. May there be peace in your heart. And may you share that with all beings. Thank you so much for joining me with so much gratitude. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you enjoyed practicing with me, come join my online membership. We practice together live every week, and you also get replays. So when life gets busy, you can always just come back to the replays or the live classes. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will look forward to seeing you soon.